Most tourists waste money when they travel. You dream of authentic moments but step into a machine designed to separate you from your cash. The illusion is everywhere. Glossy brochures, curated social feeds, sanitized experiences. You pay for predictability, trading real discovery for manufactured moments. The real cost? Missing out on genuine connection and adventure. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe for more travel tips. But there's another way. One that's cheaper, richer, and truly memorable. How do you break free from the tourist traps? Shift your mindset. Seek the human element, real markets, local buses, spontaneous moments. We'll reveal the biggest money wasters and show you how to travel like a pro. Embrace the alternatives. Authentic, immersive, and often free. Let's start your journey to smarter, deeper travel. Guided tours promise convenience, but deliver a filtered, hollow experience. You're herded from site to site, insulated from real life and spontaneity. The commentary is scripted, the schedule rigid, the cost inflated. You pay to be a passive observer, missing the city's true stories. Real adventure happens off the bus, where you wander, linger, and connect. Don't trade connection for comfort, seek the stories beyond the glass. The authentic dinner show is a polished performance for tourists, not locals. The food is bland, the culture is staged, and the experience is hollow. You pay for a simulation, not a celebration. Real culture happens in public squares, local homes, and spontaneous gatherings. Don't settle for a ticketed show. Find the real thing, often just around the corner. The next trap? The souvenirs you bring home. Souvenir shops sell mass-produced trinkets with no real connection to the place. Most are made elsewhere, supporting global supply chains, not local artisans. The real treasures are found in local markets, art, crafts, and stories from the people who made them. Choose souvenirs with meaning, not clutter. Invest in memories, not junk. Real keepsakes are earned through experience, not bought at the airport. Tag a friend who should see this, and don't forget to subscribe so you both catch the next one. Skip the tourist restaurants. Real flavor is found on the street. Street food is honest, delicious, and a direct line to local culture. Follow the locals, join the line, and don't be afraid to point and try something new. Every bite tells a story, family recipes, fresh ingredients, and city history. Eating street food is an experience, a ritual, and a way to connect. Your money supports local families, not corporations. The real feast is waiting for you on any street corner. Now that you're eating like a local, it's time to move like one. Forget the overpriced taxis and tour buses. Public transport is your key to the city's rhythm and soul. You'll see daily life unfold, kids, workers, friends, becoming part of the city's commute. The savings are huge, but the real value is connection. You're no longer an outsider, you're sharing the journey. Embrace the adventure. One of the most valuable travel experiences costs nothing: getting lost. Put away the map, turn off your phone, and just wander. Let your curiosity guide you. Notice the sunlight on old buildings, the sound of music from a window, the smell of laundry in the breeze. Getting lost means connecting with locals, sharing smiles, and discovering moments no guidebook can offer. This is your permission to be aimless. Trust yourself, and let the world surprise you. If you want to find the beating heart of a community, go to its market. Not the sanitized, tourist-focused night markets selling souvenirs, but the morning markets where people go to buy their groceries for the week. This is where the culture is alive, loud, and unapologetically real. It's a sensory explosion. The vibrant colors of fresh produce, the cacophony of vendors shouting their prices, the earthy smell of spices and fresh fish, the texture of unfamiliar fruits and vegetables in your hand. This is a place of commerce, but it is also a place of community. Markets are a microcosm of the local culture. You can learn what's in season, what people eat in their homes, and what ingredients form the foundation of their cuisine. Observe the interactions. Watch the friendly haggling between a vendor and a regular customer. See the way people stop to chat with their neighbors. This is where the social fabric of a place is most visible. You don't need to buy anything. Your presence as a respectful observer is enough. It's a free ticket to the most authentic show in town, a living museum of daily life. Beyond the daily markets, seek out local festivals, holidays, and celebrations. A quick online search before your trip can reveal a world of authentic cultural experiences that are often free and open to the public. It could be a neighborhood religious procession, a National Independence Day celebration in a public park, or a seasonal harvest festival in a nearby village. These are not events put on for tourists. This is a community celebrating its identity, its history, and its traditions. To be a witness to that is a profound privilege. Participating in these events offers an unparalleled level of immersion. You might be offered traditional food, invited to join in a dance, or simply share a moment of collective joy with hundreds of local people. This is where you move beyond observation and become a participant. You're no longer an outsider, you're a guest. These are the experiences that dissolve barriers and create lasting human connections. They cost nothing but your time and an open heart, yet they provide a richness and depth of understanding that no amount of money can ever buy. When you travel this way, something fundamental shifts. You stop counting your experiences in dollars and start measuring them in moments of connection. The real value is found in shared laughter with a street food vendor, or a quiet nod from a stranger on a bus. This is the currency of genuine human interaction, and it is priceless. You learn you are more capable, resilient, and open than you ever imagined. This shift from transaction to connection is the very essence of meaningful travel. The best souvenirs from travel aren't things you can pack in a suitcase. They're the memories, etched into your mind, vivid and personal, like the taste of curry on a Bangkok street corner, or the sound of morning prayers in Marrakesh. These moments become stories you share, reminders of the world's vastness and your own courage. The experience itself is the prize you take home, no trinket required. When you follow the tourist path, you're just a spectator, watching a culture performed for you, standing behind ropes, listening to a script. But when you step onto the stage, joining locals, getting lost in neighborhoods, sharing meals, you become part of the story. These small interactions transform your journey, making it personal and real. You're no longer just observing, you're creating your own unique narrative. In the end, the most profound benefit of shunning tourist traps for authentic experiences is not what you see or do. It is who you become. Every challenge you overcome, from deciphering a foreign transit map to ordering food with hand signals, builds a quiet confidence. You learn to trust your instincts. You discover a resourcefulness you didn't know you had. You prove to yourself that you can navigate the unfamiliar, that you can connect with people across cultural divides, and that you can thrive outside of the predictable bubble of your daily life. This is the real growth. This journey fundamentally alters your perspective on the world. The places you once knew only as names on a map become real, three-dimensional worlds filled with living, breathing people. You develop a more nuanced understanding of global issues because you've seen the human-scale reality behind the headlines. Empathy replaces judgment. Curiosity replaces fear. The world shrinks, not because it is small, but because you have expanded your ability to connect with it. This global perspective is the ultimate souvenir, an internal shift that you carry with you long after your passport is stamped for home. This new perspective enriches your life back home. You become more appreciative of the small things, more open to new experiences in your own city, and more understanding of the diverse people in your own community. The lessons of the road, patience, adaptability, and the joy of simple connections become integrated into your daily existence. You stop seeing travel as a temporary escape from life and start seeing life as a continuous journey of discovery, whether you are across the world or just across the street. The adventure doesn't end when you unpack your bags. This is the true return on your investment. By saving your money from the empty promises of tourist traps, you invested in something far more valuable: your own transformation. You trade hollow moments for deep memories. You trade passive observation for active participation. You trade expensive trinkets for priceless perspective. You return home not just with stories to tell, but as a storyteller who has been fundamentally changed by the tale. That change, that expanded view of the world and yourself, is the most authentic, most valuable thing you will ever bring back from a journey. You've learned to eat, move, and wander like a local. But there's another layer, the secret language of the streets. It's in the gestures, the timing, the flow of public life. Watch how people queue, or don't. Notice the hand gestures to hail a taxi. The rhythm of the sidewalk changes from business district to quiet lane. When you adopt these customs, you show respect, no words needed. That's how you unlock a deeper connection to any place you visit. Every culture has its own dance of hospitality. Unwritten rules about invitations, gift-giving, and sharing a meal. Cracking this code is the difference between being a welcome guest and an awkward intruder. If you're invited into someone's home, knowing these rules is essential. In many places, refusing food is rude. In others, you're expected to decline once or twice before accepting. Gift giving is another nuance. Arriving empty-handed can be a faux pas, but the right gift depends on the culture. Enter with humility and an open mind. People appreciate the effort to learn. That's the real key to hospitality. The most authentic parts of a culture aren't always on grand display in cathedrals or museums. Honestly, they flow through smaller, hidden veins. These are the niche communities, the subcultures, and the local scenes that thrive just beneath the surface. It's the small, independent bookstore that hosts poetry readings. It's the smoky jazz club tucked away in a basement. It's the group of skateboarders who have turned a public plaza into their personal park. Finding these veins is how you connect with the contemporary living pulse of a place, not just its historical ghost. To find these scenes, you have to look beyond the usual tourist information sources. Guidebooks are often years out of date. Instead, look for local event listings, city-specific blogs, or student-run magazines. Check the posters pasted on lampposts and the flyers left on cafe tables. These are the advertisements for the real life of the city. Ask young people you meet, the barista at the coffee shop, the clerk at a record store, what they do for fun. Where do they go to hear music? Where is the best local art? Their answers will lead you to places you would never find on your own. These subcultures offer a different kind of authenticity. While a traditional market shows you the history and foundation of a culture, a local punk show or an underground art exhibit shows you where it's going. It's the culture in motion, being created and redefined by the current generation. Here, you will find a raw, unfiltered energy. You're not just seeing culture, you are witnessing its evolution. You'll meet artists, musicians, and thinkers who are shaping the future identity of their city. It's a front-row seat to the creative soul of a place. Engaging with these communities requires an open mind and a genuine interest. You are stepping into a space that is not designed for tourists. Be respectful, buy a drink or a piece of art if you can, and be ready to have a conversation. You might not understand everything, but you will feel the passion. You will feel the energy. By seeking out these hidden veins, you are showing a deeper level of curiosity. You are demonstrating that you want to understand the entire story of a place, its past, its present, and its future. This is the ultimate engagement. We have journeyed far beyond the glossy pages of the travel brochure. We've exposed the expensive illusions of the tourist industry, designed to keep you comfortable, contained, and constantly spending. But there's another path, cheaper, richer, and more rewarding. This is the journey of the traveler, defined by curiosity and connection, not checklists. In the chaos of a morning market or the joy of a festival, you witness a living culture. The real journey begins where the map ends. Sidestep overpriced tours, tourist trap restaurants, and mass-produced souvenirs, and you'll save a staggering amount of money. That money means freedom, to travel longer, go further, and have more experiences that truly matter. By choosing the local path, you invest in memories that never feel cheap or contrived. You're saving your spirit from cynicism and preserving your sense of wonder. Both your wallet and your soul will be fuller for it. Becoming a conscious traveler starts with a small decision on your next trip. Choose to explore beyond the tourist bubble. Find a local bakery instead of the hotel buffet. Walk instead of taking a taxi. Learn simple phrases in the local language. These small acts lead to meaningful connections. Embrace the discomfort of the unknown. It's the gateway to authentic experiences. People are kind and willing to help. Vulnerability invites connection. Confidence from small challenges empowers bigger steps. Seek local alternatives. Question if experiences are genuine or curated. Invest in reality, not illusions. Collect memories, not just mementos. This mindset is your most powerful tool. It guides you to the heart of a culture. Move beyond consumption to participation. The world is filled with authentic experiences, found in the rhythm of the streets and shared smiles. The unforgettable journey begins with your first step. Where will you go first? If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe for more ways to experience local culture on your travels.